Has it ever happened to you that sometimes things happen to your children and nothing you say seems to make them feel any better, whether it's coming back home from a rough day at school, whether it's not making a team, whether it's not being in a group where they think they should be? Have you ever watched your child come home with their eyes down, shoulders slumped, and you wish you had the magic wand to fix everything? In that moment, that's exactly how a lot of us feel, parents. We instantly want to boost their confidence. We want to erase the hurt. We want to make them see what we see in them every day. This happened to me recently, and as I sat, beside my son, something important hit me. Confidence isn't something we can just hand to our children. It's not a quick fix or a sentence we say once and everything changes. It's something that grows from within them, slowly, gently, over time. So I started asking myself, how can I help my son or my daughter see how strong they really are? How can I build him or her to notice the brave things they've already done? And then how can I help them remember that, one bad day doesn't define who they are? And maybe you've asked yourself similar questions too. As parents, we can't wrap our children in a bubble wrap, but we can, one, point out the qualities that make them strong, kind, and capable. We can also celebrate the small wins they quickly forget, and we can also help them practice talking to themselves in a much kinder or more powerful way. And that's why I created this sheet. I call it the confidence booster. So think of it as a little magic potion for your child's self-belief. It's just a fun creative activity that you do with your child in just a sheet where you talk about the things that they are good at, you name the qualities that make them amazing. You sit with them and discuss these things, things like things that they've done, if they've helped somebody, and just talk about confidence in general. Even add some affirmations to it. What this does for them is to help them remember a time where they've succeeded at something that is very hard. And what you do with your child is that you sit with your child and gently guide them with questions like this. When was the last time you did something that felt really hard? What does being brave look like to you? If you could bottle up your best qualities, what would you put inside? So this is what I will want you to do with your child, and I put it like in a sheet. And then when you fill this sheet, you can paste it on their mirror or in their room, just so that when they feel some sort of way, they can come back to it. And as they fill in this confident portion, something powerful starts to happen. They are not just doing a cute activity, they are practicing how to see themselves differently. And that's where real confidence starts. Not from us telling them, oh, you are amazing, but from them beginning to believe it for themselves. So if your child has had a rough day recently, like my son did, this printable isn't a magic wand, but it's a gentle, playful way to help them, remember that they are strong, that they are capable, and they can get through this hard time. So if you need it, just comment booster in the comments and I'll send it to you. All right, have an amazing week and I'll see you again soon. Bye.